Live. All right. Probably should have closed the door. Forgot about that. We gotta move this around so that I can actually read. We're hooked up the laptop this time. I'm not doing it off the phone. We're upgrading. By laptop, I mean like we got the webcam. Haven't hooked up the microphone because it's just too much of a pain to hook it up in this situation. I didn't really set up something like, if you guys remember, like, if you ever watched WWE in like early 2000, I think it was like early 2010s, when there was a guy called Mr. Kennedy, or Mr. Anderson. It's like TNA, his name in TNA, but he would used to do like the thing where he goes like this, and the mic would come down to his hand. I need to hook up something for my ceiling so I can just be like, bring down the microphone and be good to go. One of these days, I'll rig something up there. Because I got like drop down curtains for doing videos and some other stuff going on with my ceiling. So what's a microphone stand thing going on up there too? Yeah, Mr. Kennedy. I liked Mr. Kennedy. That was sad that they didn't really do. Like, he got like a bit of a push, but not like nearly as much as I thought. Like, his like whole gimmick was like the best. I loved it. Hey, Landon. But real quick, we're gonna shut the door so we don't get interrupted. So real quick, I'll just step over here. Maybe close that drawer so it doesn't randomly assault us. Yeah, I probably need a knife too. Yeah. Stuff. We need stuff. Much of the knife. I think I took them all out of here when I cleaned the other day. Shame on me. I see a toy sword. That could probably work. I got a screwdriver set over there. We'll use that. We'll make it work. Oh. But anyways, so we got a couple of things in the box today. I figure do like a nice little easy stream. I might have to ship that box. I got like this like glow just like behind my head because the box for your display case is there. I might need to shift it like that way. Maybe slide the oh. The only thing is, I don't really want it like over in the corner though, because like it'd be hidden if it was with where the alien stuff is. Well, then again, if I did put it over there, it'd be easier to hide the cable. So right now you can see that I have it rigged so we can have it lit up right now because I just kind of tossed it up there just to be able to have it for the live stream. Gotta wash your hands as you probably need to. Oh. So I might ship the aliens over. I'm thinking. I'll do a little bit of rearranging. We're also gonna be doing maybe some live streams because I plan on making an actual like display to go in there with the robot king. You make like rubble and nice solid floor. Oh, sweet! You got the pre-evolved Godzilla. That's a good one. But yeah, so like you see in the thumbnail, wherever the heck I just said it, we did acquire a Endo series Foxy. Thanks to Lady Draco for sending it over. It's doing commission work for it. And you know what the bullcrap thing is? So I agreed to do commission work. I'm doing like probably about like $90-ish worth of commission work because this thing was going for like a easy $150 on eBay. So I was like, do some commission work, call it even, right? This thing hasn't even arrived at the house yet, and GameStop like put on the website that they were like, "Hey, we got all of them in stock currently. I could have got for $30." To be fair, if I could get one more Endo series, for what I want to do with Woody, I would like to have an extra Endo body because I might be trying to use the body with the Revoltic Woody. So I kind of want to make it seem like he's like taking their parts so he can be something. So I think would be kind of cool. And also over the years he's missing parts. Like he's missing a hand. I have no idea where it's at. I was thinking about that, or he could be locked in the display case. That's the other thing. Yeah, make it like a true Endo Woody. Yeah, that's kind of what I want to do. And yes, I have a 2-liter. Not a sponsor. Great though. It's sugar-free stuff. But my boss, for a good job at work today, gave me like a 2-liter Coke, and I'm like, yes, I'm drinking it. You know how long it's been since I gotten a 2-liter? It's crazy. Make a mango? Well, they are making mango. I think he's or she is a GameStop or not game. Target. I think Target's getting exclusive mango, from what I've heard, anyways. That's kind of what I want to do with Woody is like make him like a conglomeration of parts eventually. So I think that could be cool. And like the Endo body be great because then I could just take like random stuff and pop them together. Oh yeah, I remember. You know what's funny? I know I get made fun of for buying Burger King quite a bit, but I got Burger King today, and I just got like they have like the 3 for $7 thing, and I was like, you know, I haven't really eaten much today. I'll grab that on the way home, and I get the bacon cheeseburger. I'm just like, man, I remember like back when I would used to go to like uh Dave, and I forget his wife's name, but we would play this wrestling card game called Raw Deal back in the day. And we played it at the card shop, and sometimes we would play it at Dave and his wife's house. I forget. So we'd go over there, and sometimes we'd even have tournaments over there as well. Yeah, Super Size. Oh, man, I miss Super Size. Super Size is a good time. But we used to go over there, and then we would get like a bunch of just like Burger King cheeseburgers because they were like 50 cents or something like they were cheap. And I remember they like back like they used to be like I'm not gonna say they were the same size as a Whopper, but they were substantially bigger than what they used to like they are now. Like I haven't really changed much in size since like the beginning of high school. And I remember those things like fitting decently in your hand. I got bacon cheeseburger. I'm like, this thing's like a slider. Oh man. It was like too when Taco Bell brought back some of the like, classic menu, they brought back the chili cheese burrito. And I was so excited because I was like, I lived off those things during college. Because for like $3, you can get like 5 of them. Then you get a drink. Good for the day. Whoppers look like somebody said your burger. True that. True that. Hey, Snow Kitty. And Super Saiyan is great. Probably for the best that it went away. Like, even like, the older I've gotten, the more I restrain myself to get smaller size stuff. Like, I got a medium fry today, and it hurts my soul to get a medium fry. So freaking flat, right? They're great, though. They got that steakhouse burger right now. Oh, man, I like that thing. It's not a Culver's. It's not Culver's good, mind you, but the Culver's like in our town is probably like the best fast food burger you can get. If you just want something quick, love Culver's. We got a new burger place coming in. I can't think of the name. I think you can actually get stuff there. I probably should maybe not tomorrow, but my next day off. Maybe try to see if we can get some food there. Yeah, it's true. You don't get any fries. Oh, fries! Fries are like my thing. I love French fries. Also, man, we're talking a lot about food. I'm getting hungry. Um, oh, well, it was like a few days ago. I went to Pita Way, and they have French fries. I tried those for the first time. Those are good. The name rings a bell. But I'm not a hundred. But I can't think of where. But I know I have seen. I do remember the name popping up periodically. I'm trying to think because we used to have our checker rallies. That was also probably for the better of that placement because that food was the most unhealthiest thing, actions that they would make. They were great. It was sorry. It was only great if you went there like middle of the night. During the day, it was hot garbage, but whoever worked the midnight shift there was phenomenal. we would go there all the time when I worked midnights because you get oh, what was it they had for the longest time? It was like a cheeseburger with mozzarella sticks on. Then there was like the chicken version. That thing was awesome. I used to get that all the time, but like if we went to Culver's, that was like my go-to because you get like two of them for $5, and like you can't beat that. We're starting to learn the reason why I look the way I do today. Probably the reason why my chest bugs me quite a bit too, to be honest. Oh yeah. Yeah, I can't think of any real restaurant fast food places I really miss because we pretty much have them all still around here. Wendy's is okay. Wendy's is more of a mood. I really gotta be in the mood for a Wendy's. Because the best thing at Wendy's is like the Baconator, which I can't really buy too often anymore. Like a burger's already bad enough for me. Let alone getting one with like all the sodium attached to it, but it is good. I used to like the chicken nuggets too. They've kind of gone down a little bit, but their chicken nuggets used to be good. Oh, sorry. The thing I miss the most is Burger King had that BK chicken sandwich. That was like the best chicken sandwich out of any fast food joint. Like better, I liked it. I like it better than Popeyes. I like it better than Chick-fil-A. It was the best. Talk about breakfast is solid, actually. I think I do think it's very underrated. Like the little burritos are great. Crunchwrap's pretty solid too. I'm not into the bacon one. I like the sausage one. The bacon one, like the bacon's like I don't know. Could just be ours, but it's just like a little too hard. Yeah, I know about Sister Location. I've played like the first four. Four? Yeah, four. I didn't get to play the newer ones because they were like PlayStation exclusives or on PC, and at the time I didn't have a good enough PC. Now we could probably play it, but I just haven't gotten around to it. But anyways, we probably should open something. So like I mentioned, we got the Freddy's. I was gonna sell this because I ended up canceling all the other ones, which is the Has Been Hotel of Angel Dust. That's your name. Because I think they're cool. They all come with signs, which I think is fine. Problem is like the way I want to display them, I was concerned that with the signs was going to take up way too much space. Also, the one thing that's kind of annoying too, and just like the shelter, you hear it? It's not really packaged very well on the inside. Started to notice a trend with these as of late with the prize figures. Oh yeah, poor Diamond Select. I haven't bought a Diamond Select thing in a hot minute. I'm not judging you. I like it. I think Hasbin's fine. I think it's entertaining. I like Hollow Boss better, personally. The Hasbin's been alright. But now, having gotten this, I kind of think I could have got the other ones because I was thinking he was going to be attached to the stand. And I briefly opened it because I was concerned things were broken because it came from Amazon. Amazon hates my life. Oh yeah, the Pacific Rim Uprisings, they were solid. They were like NECA good. But I had the robot spirits and I kind of liked them a little better, so I mainly just stuck with those. I kind of wish that they would be more of the kaijus. Okay, but even the mechs. Because we never got the kaiju drone, the mechs that were like infected with the kaijus. We never got one of those. I think that's pretty much about it in the Mega Kaiju, but nobody made a Mega Kaiju. Comes with a Has Been Hotel sign, which can be actually set up with a peg. This is the thing where I was like, like I said, I thought it was going to have like a little insert. It was going to be able to sit on it. They did do some Godzilla stuff, but they mainly did like statues. Because they had the Godzilla heads. I think Diamond Slug is the one that made the banks that we have. Yeah, they did bust. They did a few things here and there. They never did like a proper action figure though. But yes, it is from Hazbin Hotel. Because what this is a noodle stopper. I could probably move the lights a little bit. Would maybe help with this. I barely bumped that cable, you filthy. Ah. Every stream, I swear to God. I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm not going to touch anything. Well, I won't need the adapter. And sure enough, I'm going to move some lights so you guys can see stuff better. Instant death. I just noticed we're kind of not sitting correct. Oh, no, we're sitting correctly. It's just the... I don't know where neutral would be. I guess we'll just call that good. Oh, sweet. They got a 3D printer? Nice. All right, have a good one, man. It's been so long since I played Dungeons and Dragons. But, so this is a noodle stopper. Detail on it's solid. Van Presto has never been like my personal favorite in terms of like the prize figures, but sometimes they do some solid ones. I think they captured the look of the character really nicely. Only real negative is on the back of the head, there's a really bad seam line. You can't see on the back of the head going along the hair. And the colors could be a little bit more vibrant. It's not the brightest thing ever. But if you have it with the stand, he just rests on the stand. And like I said, I was thinking when I was buying these that he was going to be like permanently attached to the stand, so I would have a bunch of stands with each of the characters. And I was like, I wasn't that excited about that. But now that I could have just had them all just kind of sitting on the shelves and have one side, maybe I should try to grab them again. So I'm happy that I grabbed this one at least because it's currently the Chase one. It's the one if I would toss it on eBay, I could probably make some money off of it. Oh, making K-pop figures? I could see that. Oh, Mattel? Mattel were getting action figures, which actually looks solid. For K-pop Demon Hunter, I've seen some of those. So I was like, okay, they're doing the Barbie stuff. That's kind of cool for my daughter. And there's the Hot Toys, which I honestly don't really think... I like the outfits. I'm not sold on the heads for the Hot Toys. Also, it concerns me with the bodies being the one solid piece, like they're the bendable rubber arms. Those things deteriorate over time, and I don't really want to mess with it. But then I saw they're actually making action figures with extra heads and stuff, and they actually have like interesting accessories to go along with them. So those I'm pretty pumped myself personally. And then like the more Barbie style stuff, I'll probably end up grabbing that for Casey, for sure. But yeah, looks like Mattel's going to be doing some cool stuff with that. So if you're into the K-pop Demon Hunter, might be for you. Next on the agenda is the one I'm super excited about. Sad how much I paid for this thing because I imported this, which is the Buzzmod Ryuko Motoi from Kill la Kill in the school uniform, which I really wanted because I don't have an action figure of her currently in the school uniform. So it's unique outfits in the show. Kind of wanted it. I had this guy pre-order through Ami for a bit. Went to ship it. It came in, went to ship it, and it was like after shipping, it ended up still being about 130. So it was the same price as what I could have gotten stateside. So I was like, okay, that kind of sucks. Well, whatever. Tariff charges, yada yada yada. And I didn't realize when I did the shipping that it shipped DHL. So I got an email from DHL, be like, hey, you owe us an extra $35 because of tariff fees. And I'm like, but I thought I already paid the tariff fees. Why am I paying them again? So that was annoying. So I ended up paying like an extra $35 over what I should have paid for it. So this thing better be sweet. That's all I gotta say. I also gotta see, hopefully she scales with the Figmas. If she doesn't scale with the Figmas, might suck a little bit for me. After this one, though, we'll definitely open the boxing. If you guys are into anime, haven't seen Kill la Kill, highly recommend it. It's one of my favorite ones personally. It's not my favorite anime, but it's like top 3. Do I know about Ren and Stimpy? Yeah. You see this? I've definitely watched Ren and Stimpy when I was growing up. That was like the prime age when Ren and Stimpy came out too. Watch Ren and Stimpy, there's Rugrats, Rocko's Modern Life, Real Monsters, Doug. Doug was sweet. My 2 favorite ones, I always really like Doug and Rugrats. Ren and Stimpy was good too. I think I still have the Sega. Yeah, I think I have the game for Sega. Ren and Stimpy game. I remember having the hardest time with that game growing up. Spinal voice impressions? Probably not. I'll be honest, I'm not the best of impressions, anyways. I'm good at making up random voices, but copying other people's voices. I was much better at it before I hit puberty, and then puberty hit. And things got a lot harder. All right. We're not gonna get all the accessories and stuff out right now. I'm just kind of just gonna check out the core figure. But it does come with a bunch of extra hands. It comes with bending in legs. If you want solid legs, having her on the ground. Comes with her briefcase, the scissor blades, an open and closed one, and then 3 extra faces. Oh, there goes a link. I think this is the first Buzzmod figure I've bought too. Hey, Georgina. What's up? Not too shabby. I'd say my. Oh, wow, the skirt's cloth. That was unexpected. She's got a cloth skirt. That threw me. Look, I had to look. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's got like the China stamp right on her tush. Like each cheek's got different writing. That is fantastic. I was expecting the glove shirt. No, yeah, that's true. The arms are a little weird because you'll see like the way the shoulders are and how they're attached to it. Oh man, you can shift her arms up, and then she looks like she's got like a little like a robot shoulders, robot shoulder pads. She's one of those figures you kind of like got to move around and then adjust. I'll be honest, I don't know if I like the coat that much. It looks good from the back. When she's got her arms up and everything. But it's like from the front. I don't know, it's just like the spacing is just a little odd. Yeah, kinda. It's very Revoltech looking. It's just friction joints, just like your Figma figure arts. I love how much she can bend her foot though. Like holy crap! And it's got the open gaps on this side here. I don't hate it. Like for the most part, she's probably gonna be displayed in the case with the suitcase and everything. So I'm gonna have her arms down. Arms down doesn't look too bad. And the eyes look good. Hair's fine. I just wish the coat had a bit more of a shine to it. Like it's very matte. Matte finish over it. And the way the coloring is in the paint, I hate to say it, but kind of reminds me of like the way prize figures are painted. I do like the close skirt's kind of cool though. Honestly, it makes her kind of match the custom I made a while back, which I guess I could grab. So is the other arm like that too? That same weird spacing? Okay, like this, maybe it's just because the jacket's supposed to be poofy. But that looks solid. The way it is on the... or without the jacket on. I don't hate that. I don't think what I paid for, it's worth what I paid for. Because it's like... it's more than the Figma. Like, it's more than I paid for the Figmas. But here's the custom one I made a while back, which is Ryuko wearing the Junketsu outfit. They see in the one episode? No, not yet. I haven't opened up yet. But I ended up making her pants out of cloth because it was easier than trying to sculpt them so they could still be bendable. And then she's got a little bit of fabric here for the stomach region. Really like how this custom came out. I almost want to go back and 3D print the chest so I can print it out as like really nice smooth resin copy. I think would look good. Okay, height wise, they work pretty solid. She's probably slightly shorter, but I think it still works really good. And the mine's got a little bit more shiny hair. So, not bad. Glad I got it. Just sad at how much I paid for it. Because even like the 130 is a little rough. But it is what it is. Alright. But you're saying the 2012 ones are sweet? The 2012 turtles? But under the foxes. Okay, only one tape there. One tape there. One tape there. Thank you. It's funny enough, it's one of the only customs I still own. I haven't sold her. Don't plan on that one. I think she's a keeper. You know, the funny thing is when this guy came in, I was like, wait a minute, are they missing my legs? Oh, sweet. All the Revoltex are better than NECA. I can see that, to be honest. The Revoltech ones, I think, will be like the ones I would personally want. Just kind of the way I collect, anyways. But that being said, the NECA ones are much cheaper. So at some point, when I get some extra money, I'll try to grab them. Problem is like, I still got figures of pre-order coming in that I've been wanting. And some of my extra money is going towards trying to do other stuff to possibly make more money. So I've had a lot of spare money to just be tossing around. Yeah, it occurred to me like, oh yeah, they're the Endo's legs or Foxy's legs, right? But I was just like, when they came in, I'm like, I feel like they're skipping on something. And then it dawned on me. I was like, oh yeah, which is kind of funny because all right, so the Endo body is the exact same Endo body we pretty much got with all of them, but he comes with a hand. And each of them have a hook. Why do I need the hand? When does Foxy ever get a hand? Why? Oh yeah, the Stitch one was great. I still kind of, I don't regret selling it. I'm glad I sold it when I did. Because when I sold it, it spiked up to like a few $100s, and then I think it was like a month later, I got like the reissue got announced, and I was just like, yes. I almost bought the reissue. Um, but that being said, it was a good figure. I liked him quite a bit. But the collection is like taking turns over the years, so he just didn't really fit in because I had nothing else really Disney at the time. He was pretty much like he was a Revoltex, so that's what made him special, made him worth having. But my Revoltex, I've cut down quite a bit on all the Revoltex I have. Like I've been debating on getting rid of the Godzilla ones. Do I not review Godzilla stuff anymore? Did you see the last video? Was Godzilla related? But yes, we do. We still do. There's been a few. Oh, the Ted Bear figures, right? Oh yeah, because actually we got tomorrow morning. I got to film the rest of them, but we got the he's getting a full video, so that's why it's taking a little longer to get out. Yeah, because what was the other Godzilla? We put up another one recently. But yeah, no, we've had some reviews. We've always done a bit of a variety on this channel here, but definitely still do Godzilla stuff. Just not as much because there's just not that as much that just interests me right now. That's came out. Like I'm still waiting on the SH Ghidorah. Anyways, I probably should try to assemble this guy, right? We'll get a little closer. I'm gonna put the Withered on because I think that's the one I like a little better. I also think it's funny too. I know Foxy has eyes under his eye patch, but it's funny that he has both his eyeballs and both the figures have eye patches. Maybe could have saved a little bit of money that way, you know? Hopefully now that I attach that, the mouth will go in. Sure. I think he's already kind of winning for me compared to some of the under endos because he doesn't take as many parts. I'm also trying to think of the last one we reviewed. Was it 2000? Monsters 2000? Oh, a little bit. FNAF is definitely more of my wife's thing than mine personally. I enjoyed the games. Personally, not enough for me to want to like own them, but my wife really likes them, so we get them. And because they get views, we put them on the channel. She was super excited when we found this thing. Oh, right, that was the thing. There was a Playmates we reviewed recently. I'm like, oh yeah, the Rodan. He's great, by the way. Should buy him. 10 out of 10 figure. Like we said in the review of the previous ones, it always like doing these reminds me of like fudging up on a Gundam and having to fix it. If you ever put together like Gundam models, you get a little too it's a little too excited about putting certain parts of it together. This is like that whole process in a nutshell. Oh yeah, we'll be getting the 99 high. But I'm currently waiting on the atomic one. That's why too some of the Godzilla stuff's been a little slow. And again, I haven't had a lot of extra funds to just like buy Godzilla's to just for the sake of reviewing. Probably be nice for the beneficial for the channel, but no. Funny enough, like these guys get more views lately, so it's like, eh. I think they each got their own issues. I like the Monster Arts one personally. I think I like the highest head better. And it like the overall vibe of it feels like a suit. I kind of like the spines and the Monster Arts better though. Minus the placement on the neck. At least from the images I've seen. But I'm waiting for the atomic version of that one because I don't have an atomic version. So since I have the Monster Arts, might as well grab the Haya. Because if I get the regular Haya, I'm just gonna buy it, review it, and be done with it. And then a lot of the times, if whenever I do that, I tend to lose money every time. Other than if the video does okay. Oh no! The pig snapped. Son of a bitch. That's another thing that's a little annoying. It's not the end of the world, but one of the little, you'll see there's a little white bit there. That's because the peg is not there anymore. It should still hold though. Yeah, it'll still hold. But it's kind of the issue of swapping them back and forth, especially when they're tiny little pegs. Stuff will happen. Well, we're not going to tell Jessica. Just between you and me, all right? Looks good though. I'd almost say he's a little too shiny. What did you do? We quote that one at work a lot. Oh, most important part. We didn't put the hook in. Bam, there we go. Oh, I like the hooks on a hinge. So you can angle it. No, looks sweet. He's a little looser than some of the other ones. Like this leg over here is a little bit loose. It's also kind of weird. I know because they just reused the bodies for each one of them. I understand. But it's kind of weird that he has the peg holes here, nothing to put the pegs into. It's a little strange, but we'll forgive them. Actually, funny enough, Foxy's probably the cheapest one to make because you don't need extra parts for the limbs, for the bottoms. Depends on the figure. Depends on the toy. Monster Arts, I generally pitch the boxes. I actually have a tackle box that has all the parts in it. So if any parts for like a photos or I'm busting them out for some reason, they're all in a tackle box. And yes, we do recycle. At least when I can. I'll admit, because they only come like once every like week or like every other week, sometimes 2 weeks. If I got a bunch of stuff at the time, I will pitch it. But if I can recycle it that week, I'll recycle it. Yeah. Look at the endo. He's got some nice scuffing to him. Coloring looks good. He's got a little bit of metallic silver here and there for some loose wires. I do kind of wish that how they have like the grid pattern over here, if they could have just maybe had like the holes cut out so you can still see the endo with the cage over top of it. I think that would have looked pretty sweet. Now, with that being said, like some of these sections like here would be even more breakable if you were going that route, but it would look cool. Same with like here. They will have the gap there because you can actually see they molded the endo underneath there. Yeah, no, still not bad. I did him quite a bit. He's got that little Terminator thing going on the top of his eyeball too. You'll have to check out the review for the other one. But from what I could tell, I'm digging this one. Again, it would have been kind of nice to maybe have like a hole there instead of them having like molded plastic. They could have just literally cut that section out. I think it would have looked a little bit nicer. I think he's probably like the biggest offender of they could have done more with gapping in the outfits. Oh yeah, we got a lot of snow. Snow. It was actually snowing a little bit today, actually. Oh yeah, funny enough, I had to go pick up my daughter's car seat from my mom's house, and um, her driveway had plowed, but usually we would park like next to the driveway when we would go over to her house. She didn't have that plowed in, so I just like drove into it with my truck, and I almost got stuck. Don't mind me being fat in my 2 liter. Oh. It'd be sweet. We'd probably end up getting them, to be fair. They're sweet. Yeah, thankfully, we don't have to walk everywhere. I would like during the summer. I'd bike quite a bit if I could, but winter, oh no. Problem is everything's too far for walking where I'm at. Like where I live, we're in the city, but we're not like in the city close to anything meaningful. So it's quite a bit of walking. My mom lives out in out in the country. Yeah, no, I have a lot of boxes still for a lot of stuff. Primarily, if it's got accessories, I tend to keep the boxes unless I do something with the accessories. If it doesn't have accessories and I could see myself maybe getting rid of it at some point, I'll keep the boxes. If I don't plan on getting rid of it, or I just don't care enough that it's going to hurt the value at all, then I just don't keep the boxes then. And not for me. Oh God, Walmart, if I would walk, would probably be about an hour walk from my house. possibly more. Lowe's is not that far from Walmart, so would also be a hot step in a walk. Closest place we got to Kroger's for any meaningful grocery shopping. Though to be fair, a few blocks that way, I mean, there's a party store that I've been to like once. Funny enough, having lived at this place for I've been in this house for like 10 years now. And I've been to the party store once, and that was when I wasn't living here. I was like back in high school when I dated a girl that lived on, like down the other road farther down. I would go there once in a while. Kroger's is solid. I used to really love their bagels. Kroger's bagels were the bomb. And then they changed them. Not as cool anymore. But their bread's good. They have like that faint. They're like their brand like select ice cream is great. There's like a triple brownie fudge one that is pretty much just brownie batter in a tub, and it's awesome. But the ice cream's good. I used to like the bagels. Their bread's really good. I really love the wheat bread. They got like the bigger slice wheat bread's pretty sweet there. A Giants. I know I've heard of that. Never been to one though. I remember going to Ohio when we got married. One of our relatives gave us like they had like shares for a hotel, like a really nice hotel down there in Cleveland. So we ended up going there for our honeymoon, which sounds weird, but ended up being a blast. We had a lot of fun because we checked out like the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and there's like that famous cemetery that's down there. We checked out There's a toy shop. There used to be a toy shop there that was awesome. And then we went to Melts, which is like a grilled cheese place that we saw. Saw something. I forget. I want to say it was like Man vs. Food. So we were like, oh, it's actually only like a couple blocks away. We could walk from the hotel. So we just hooked it over and ate it. Oh, it was great. Puppy's upstairs. Cat, I haven't heard yet. He's probably upstairs too. Kitty's currently locked up. Or sorry, the dogs, the playpens, or not playpen. The baby gate's up in the kitchen, so the dog can't get down here. It's mainly so my daughter can't get down here, but the dog's just like collateral damage. So they're all upstairs probably. Ooh, you have to pay for your alcohol. That's weird. It's kind of like Aldi's, which I get, but if you want to get a shopping cart at Aldi's, you have to put a quarter in the cart, and it'll let you take the grocery cart. It's the weirdest thing. But I get it. You have to return the cart to get your quarter back. So it makes people bring the carts back, or you lose a quarter. Also, I hear about your mom. That sucks. Really does. Yes, sir, voice Fluffy. She's pretty good about it. The issue with my daughter has is she'll sometimes come in here. I don't usually let her in here too often, but she'll start grabbing like the little things on the shelves and start like piling them up on my review table. So then I got to figure out where they went. She did knock over one of the Ultra Kaiju girls upstairs because she was running around like stomping upstairs. And her stomping and running back and forth was vibrating the shelf enough that knocked it over. Oh, the mom from that still sucks. I did hear about that one though. Yeah, she was also. I didn't know that she was the voice of Sally. I don't know why. I just never put two and two together that she was the voice of Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. I also didn't know that Jack had like 3 different voice actors in that movie either. Threw me off. I just remember they were showing like her filmography. Like, of course, she's from like Beetlejuice and stuff. And then it was like, I just had Sally, and I'm like, hmm? I never really checked out who the voices were for that, so it was just like, yeah. Yeah, also Beetlejuice. Oh, there's something else too that was just like, oh yeah, that was her, and I can't think of what it was. But it was like a younger her. Yeah, but she'll forever be Kevin's mom from Home Alone for me, anyways. She's great because I like Beetlejuice, but not like enough. Oh yeah, never too old for sure. Next stream, I can't guarantee. Coming up at the end of next month, I'll be able to have a schedule, so we'll definitely have like a streaming Saturday. And I'm gonna maybe see if I can work something out where I can do like a launch streams on Saturday, like working on commissions or something. But we'll definitely have like a dedicated day for streaming. I don't know if I've seen Orange County. Doesn't ring a bell. But anyways, I'm just now realizing that it's 9 o'clock and my wife's gotta get ready to go to work. So I'm probably gonna have to cut this stream here. I don't know if I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow. There'll probably be a review going up tomorrow, which is gonna be the Sheltier who's currently hanging out here from the Anime Overlord. Arnez and I reviewed this. That'll be up tomorrow. I'm gonna try to get the Godzilla film tomorrow morning, so that'll probably be Monday's video more than likely. I have to see what my next day off is because I actually forget what my day off is next week. I have Sunday and some other day. It's usually Tuesday or Thursday. I gotta double check which one it is. But it'll probably be like whichever day that is. I'll probably be. It is the guy. Hey, Jurassic. So look forward to those coming out. We've also got a gaming channel. If you guys haven't checked it out, we've been doing a lot of. Current lately, it's been Helldivers. We've been playing. Yeah, season 2 of Monarch looks sweet. I still have to finish the first season because I watched like 7 episodes and gave up on it. So I probably need to go and finish that thing off. Yes, we do Salad Kaijus here for sure. Actually, speaking of, I know Russell left, but his Zilla's hanging out on the table here. I gotta ship him out. Good old Zombie Zilla. Gotta find a box for her tomorrow. I hear the ending. The end's really good for it. Ooh, you got a sealed one? Nice. I would like to get more sealed. Oh man, I was so sad because there was an auction I seen on eBay a while back where it was in the package 98 Godzilla figures. It was like all the human characters, but they were like in the box, and it was like a couple of the vehicles too. And like starting bid was like $80, and I was watching it, and it totally slipped my mind when the auction ended. Somebody just snagged it for just the $80, and it was just like that guy got the steal of the century. Because it was like 8 different figures, so you paid like pretty much $10 a piece, and like the vehicles alone go for much more than that. I was just like, because it'd be nice to have some of the human characters. I wouldn't open them at this point in my life. It would mainly be like, it would be nice to have some of the package just so I could have like that nostalgia feel of seeing the boxes, kind of like how I have the alien boxes all over the place. Besides, like the alien cup, the art's is like awesome on those things. Wendy's. Oh, yeah, 60's not bad. 60's solid. Yeah, 60 I'd be like, if the box is good, I think that's solid. Because shoot, the aliens nowadays, like they're like 30 plus now. Find them in solid boxes. I'm still surprised I got that the Jupiter 2 for like $20. That box is minty. Speaking of, where's Jupiter 2? Oh, it's over there. That was the one thing my daughter was down here the other day, wouldn't mess with it, and I was just like, what the heck? Thankfully, the bugs are magnetic, so they didn't pop off the thing. That was the one thing I was really worried about. Oh, but yeah. Anyways, you guys can help us defeat those kaijus by hitting the like button, subscribe, become a Ranger today. We also got Instagram, Patreon, TikTok, Facebook. Guys, like keep up the video channel and donate. Greatly would appreciate it. We have a Discord attached to our Patreon. $3 get you access in that. The underport reviews go up early on there. We have if you donate $15, you get custom beam, and then other tiers, so on and so forth. And hopefully try to rework it here whenever I get some time to really sit down and muck around with it more. So I wouldn't mind making like another t-shirt logo or something like specific for that. That's my only issue with like I hate buying stuff in the package online. If I get it for a good enough deal, sure. Like if it comes in, something happens with the box, I won't be that upset for how much I paid for it. Those are fine. But if I'm specifically looking for something really nice in the box, I always want to be able to see it in person. So I tend to hit a lot of it just places looking for stuff. Oh yeah, we'll probably check out Mario Galaxy. I watched the last one. I wouldn't mind taking Casey to see it, but I don't know if she would be good up in the theater for it. But I do want to go see that one. So I enjoyed the first movie quite a bit, for sure. Also, new little sponsor for the channel. If you guys are interested in protecting your figures, we have a link in the description for FOXY. They have modular display cases. You can get them in various sizes. They are adjustable. You can hook up LED lights in them. This one actually came with LED lights, which is really sweet. So if you want to protect your figure, not have to worry about dusting them, great option. Easy to assemble. They're just like held together magnetically. And can't recommend them enough. They were super sweet. You can save 15% off your order if you guys do with code the Geek Chest at checkout. Again, link in the description. If you guys are interested. Yeah, well, if you're like, we need more. I just need like a whole shelf of them. Just like lights. Would be kind of cool. Well, like I mentioned, we're probably going to be like live streaming me making a diorama to go in there. So I can actually have like RoboCop and Kane. Although I do got to find an actual RoboCop 2. I see that they reissued the model that goes with that Kane. I might end up just doing that. And I could paint it and do my own thing with it. So that's more likely what's going to probably happen. Because I also have to make room for the Hot Toys Kane coming. I still don't know where that's going. I kind of want to put it where the helmets are, but then the helmets got to go somewhere. So I haven't quite got it worked out yet. Yeah, the other toys one saw like it looks good with them. But I only really recommend if you're going to get like do the arting if you're already got a 3D printer, because then you can just buy the file and print it yourself. Or if you know if you have the file and know somebody with a printer, you usually get them done fairly cheaply. Like I know if they got the file and you just want me to print it for you, I was only charging like $50 to print it and have it like set up so you just had to put it together. Have a good one, Landon. But yeah, make sure if you guys are interested, like I said, link description for FOXY. We also have some link description for Calcus Toys. If you guys are picking up your High Godzilla figures, highly recommended shop for me. You can also say 6% off your order. Code Steve Calcus at checkout for that one. They're my go-to for anything high end, especially if you want to get it much sooner than a lot of the stateside shops. And tariff fees are on the shipping costs too, which is great. Really awesome if you guys want to get the figures like much sooner than stateside. Like if you hate waiting for them, they're like my go-to for that. Or if you guys want to pick up stateside stuff, there's also Entertainment Group down below too. Which they do free shipping over $80. Sadly, don't have a discount code for them though. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm tempted because we have a lot of Jurassic Park stuff. Some of the ones that are more easily losable, I would have tempted to make replacement parts for them. Because we have like extras of some things. So it's like I have extras of like the Red Rex, so I could disassemble it, print the arms out, or not print the arms, but make molds of the arms. So then it can go from there. Oh, that's cool, Jurassic. But also, if you guys want to get our logo on some apparel, we have a Dashroot shop down below. Also, Etsy, if you guys want to get a hold of me for commission stuff or custom memes, also down there too. I got working printing some stuff there, but I'm working on other projects, so I haven't got around to doing like printing some extra batches of things. Because I'm currently in the process of trying to make a full figure, or a full like vinyl-ish figure. So hopefully get that done here in the next few weeks. Hopefully, I'm gonna hope tomorrow I can actually get the head pretty much made. Yeah, I think I've heard of that one because I think my wife got a couple stuff from him too. Because there was some parts, some figures we don't. I just don't have the parts, so she ended up getting stuff from that. Yeah, I know there's a few people I think that make like molds of certain parts. So you get like it's not like the authentic arm, but it's the arm, but it's like authentic in that it used a legit piece to make itself. It's not like somebody just made it their own hand and 3D printed it or whatever. Which that stuff I like. Same with making the damaged pieces. Especially if you have access to having all like the old damaged pieces and stuff. Because like that's like easily the most lost thing ever. Nice. Anyways, I'll see you guys next one. More likely, like I said, I probably won't stream tomorrow. It'll probably be we already have an report review up on the Patreon, so that'll probably be tomorrow's video for the channel. And hopefully I'll get the Haya Godzilla filmed tomorrow morning so then I can edit that sometime during tomorrow. And like I said, we got a gaming channel too. If you guys like to help support that out, like to see some more of you guys over there on the channel too. Currently, we've been playing Helldivers, but we're also been adding like King Kong content periodically, and hopefully be doing some more monster gaming over there sometime in the near future, or at least some kind of like license gaming between doing the Kong stuff, Godzilla, probably maybe bust out some Power Rangers. Anyways, see you guys in the next one.